Hello, this video will be to teach you how to design a nose cone. First off, we're going to start off by clicking the Create button and then selecting Document and then typing in nose cone. Now that we're on our design section, we're going to click Sketch. We're going to click on our front plane and we are going to face our front plane right here. Next, we are going to click Line and extrude it all the way to 12 inches. And this will be the overall length of the nose cone. We're going to start off with creating the shoulder, which is the connection point that, or the sleeve that goes into the inner diameter of the body tube, and that will be 1.5 inches. We're going to extend it out to be, give me a second, let me refer my open rocket. Yeah, we're going to make it 2 inches. And so there should be a little lip, like a cantilever hanging over lip, which will be, this one's kind of tricky. So it is, we're going to do a little bit of math, 3.0625 minus 3 divided by 2. And that's what it should be. Now this is the shoulder section. Now we're going to create the actual nose cone. So what we're going to do, and we're not going to, it's not going to be exactly what it is on Open Rocket, but it will be relatively close enough to what our goals are to actually replicate the design that we have there. So we're going to click from the origin and we're going to go through the already established line and we're going to put 4.75. From there, we're going to create another line from that point, from the center, where it's just going to be going straight upward. We're going to make this line 1 inch. All right. So now we're at that. Now that we're at this point, we're going to create the nose cone. So we're going to click on the spline tool. We're going to zoom in and go into that little extruded line. We're going to click that piece of the line. We're going to zoom out. Then we're going to click the very tip of this line. And then we're going to put it back at the origin. So now that we have a fully defined sketch, we're going to, you can get rid of this line now. And that should be it. Now that we have the sketch, what we're going to do is we're just going to revolve it. Oh, actually, before I forget, now that we have the sketch, we will actually want to make an offset, which will give us our thickness. Right now this is a fully solidified part, but if we actually want to 3D print it and use it and make it lightweight, what we have to do is just create an offset, which will just give us our thickness. So we're going to click on this line and we're going to remove we're going to put the direction to go the opposite, and we're going to make it 0.1. We're going to do the same thing for our nose cone spline. Okay. We're going to do the same thing for our nose cone spline. Oh, it's gone. Yeah. Okay, well. Where did the offset? There it is. Okay. Yeah. So we have that one. Then we're going to put this one. It's a little tricky. And then what we can just do is we can just put a line that goes from this one to that right there, and then we could just use our trim tool from right here and right there. If we want to 3D print it, we can make it a little easier by just putting like a line that goes into this part right here. I'll just put that kind of line right there. There you go. And this should be relatively good. And we could actually end up cutting that shoulder line And we also have a little piece right here that we need to trim. And so overall, this is what you should end up with. It should be the conical section, and then it goes into the shoulder section. So once you're at that section, what we'll do is we'll click on sketch, and then we'll click on revolve, and then it will automatically assume the closed domain or the closed section of our sketch. But now all we need to do is establish a revolve axis, and then we're just going to click on revolve axis, and we're going to click on the line in which we based it on. And there you go. We should now have the nose cone. Like before, we could also change its appearance. It could be whatever color you want it to be. So for this one, I'm going to choose blue. All right, thank you.